Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Sandra. 我是 Sandra。大家好，你们好吗？And of course，欢迎，Welcome to Community Mandarin。我是你们的老师 Sandra。今天 Today we're going to continue from what we learned last time. 上一次 last time, what did we learn? What did we learn? 我们学了什么 What did we learn? 上一次 last time we learned about words words and phrases expressions about getting sick, right? Getting sick. Does anybody still remember how to say getting sick in Mandarin? 怎么说 How to say it? How? So getting sick is what? 生病 correct? 对不对？生病 correct? Okay. First, let's look at a dialogue. We are looking at a dialogue between two persons, between 两个人, and then they're talking about 生病. They're talking about getting sick. So, 首先, firstly, 请跟我读. Please read along if you like to. Well, the Mandarin part doesn't have the if you like to part. Yeah, I put it up. Okay, so A was asking, A 问你生病了吗 So 生病 we already know it means got sick. So we have le to show the tense. So it's something already happened, and we have ma in there for what? To make it a question, right? Make it a question that would require a yes or no answer. So 你生病了吗 I would personally think the best way of translating it would be have you got sick? But when you're asking people, 哎，你生病了吗? It's basically, are you sick? Are you sick? And then B was answering. B 回答。对 What does 对 mean? It means correct, right? You can, of course, you can say 是 means yes, or 对 correct. But in this case, you cannot say 好 because it's not like good. 好 can means okay and good, but it does not like it's not a yes or no question. Like for the answer, you should probably either go with 是 or 对. My preference is 对，我喜欢说对对 correct. 我生病了 I got sick, or I have gotten sick, or I am sick. And A continue to ask. A 问生了什么病生了什么病 So that should be pretty straightforward from what we learned for so long. So what sickness, what disease have you got? Right? Of course, you can make the sentence, complete a sentence by asking 你 you 生了 have got 什么 what disease 什么病 what disease what sickness. But in this case, you can ditch the you 你 because the 你 part is implied. And B. All right, here's what we're gonna learn today. We're gonna learn the names of some common sickness, some common diseases. So, 病 okay. Let's look at what we have here. First, let's read them. Okay, read them out. 请跟我读 The first one, 第一个感冒 The second one, 第二个发烧 The third one, 第三个肚子疼 The fourth one, 第四个头疼 The fifth one, okay, let's change the layout because you can see that word. Okay, the fifth one, 第五个拉肚子 If you've been paying attention, You probably already discovered some repetition of words here. Like we were looking at two, 两个 two 肚子 right? And we're looking at 两个 two 疼. Those are the repetition of words, and of course they mean the same thing. So first let's cover 感冒 and 发烧，感冒和发烧。These are the most common sickness, common disease that usually people would encounter. I mean, at least pre-COVID era. Okay. We're looking at all their meanings. So 感冒 means cold, not like I feel cold, because we've learned that one. When cold as an adjective, it means it is 冷, right? 冷. But this 感冒is like you caught a cold. You caught a cold. So 感冒 catch a cold. 感冒 catch a cold. 第二个 number 2, 发烧 发烧 means you run a fever. You run a fever. Okay, I'll explain how do we land on 发烧 these two Chinese characters. These two characters. All right, 第三个肚子疼。肚子疼 means stomach ache. Stomach ache. 第四个头疼。头疼 means headache. Headache. 第五个拉肚子。拉肚子 means diarrhea. Diarrhea. Okay, now let's break it down. First one, let's talk about 烧. 烧, it can be a verb as well as a noun. When it is a verb, it means to burn. Hence the radical of fire, 火字旁, right? The component of fire. And when it is a noun, it means a fever. It means a fever. And then just about not too long ago, we talked about 发红包, distribute or give out. Distribute and give out red packet. It is the same 发. But in this case, it does not mean distribute or give out. It kind of means something is growing out of your body, growing out of your body. So 发烧 means run a fever, run a fever. And next one, 肚子疼. First, let's look at it. 肚子. We saw twice of these words, 肚子. And then I do have a community Mandarin session about body parts, and then in that one, we learned 肚子. 肚子 is your stomach. It's this section. Stomach, tummy. So 肚子, this part. If I say, 哎，我的肚子很大, means I probably have some like muffin top over here. I have a big tummy. Okay, so 肚子疼. Probably can guess what is 疼 in this case, huh? 疼 means hurt or pain. So 肚子疼 literally means tummy ache. So stomach ache, stomach ache. And 第四个头疼. 头 we've learned, right? Head. Now 疼 means pain, hurt. So 头疼, headache. Headache. Last but not least, let's look at 拉肚子. Some of you might have encountered this verb. Originally as a verb, 拉 means pull. Pull. And then only in one situation, it is the situation we're looking at here now. 拉 also means, how should I put it in a non-yucky way? It means to release waste from your body. It can be the liquid one, pee, and it can be the solidified one, poo. So when we're releasing that kind of waste out of our body, in Mandarin, we use the verb 拉. Well, so in this case, 拉肚子, it means, the waste from your tummy has been released, but in a non-healthy bad way. So 拉肚子 means diarrhea. 拉肚子 means diarrhea. So okay, that is like about the five most common diseases, sickness like I can think of. So how many have you remembered? And of course, before we wrap this up, As always, I encourage you guys to visit Rolla's website. It is www.rollalon.com. And when you have an extra moment, don't forget to visit our YouTube channel if you're watching this on the Facebook page. And we will have about 10 minutes free um, single themed Mandarin lessons on there twice a week. Okay, so I'll see you next time. 再见。